But yeah, this is an update to the Refurbish list that we played I think it was a couple weeks ago at this point. And most of these changes have come from somebody who I've been talking with a lot, DMing with BDugs on Twitter, who actually got, I think BDugs got 10th or 11th place in one of the recent NRG events with the Pioneer Rakdos Scam deck, which we played a little bit with as well. So, but the main changes here from the last list that we played, Bitter Reunion over Rafine's Informant as a discard outlet. A couple of reasons for that. One, Bitter Reunion goes a little bit deeper. It digs 2 cards as opposed to Rafine's Informant, which only digs 1. And that's important for curving, like, turn 2 Reunion into turn 3 Fable, because you're just looking at more cards. The other thing that Bitter Reunion does, it allows us to play Cityscape Leveler. So there's lines where you can go, like, turn 2 Bitter Reunion, turn 3, like, Fable or something, and then you go turn 4, you can bin the Leveler. Basically, you can discard Cityscape Leveler, and then when you have 5 mana available, you go Refurbish the Leveler, sack Reunion, give it haste to attack and get the trigger immediately. So that's why we're allowed to play Cityscape Leveler, because it's not really good when you don't have Bitter Reunion, but Bitter Reunion makes that card a lot more playable, because otherwise you have to cast it to get the trigger or when it attacks. But with Bitter Reunion, you don't actually, like, you get the attack immediately because it has haste. So that's kind of like the synergy that we're trying to go with. We chose to play Combat Thresher over Phyrexian Dragon Engine, which we had Engine in the last list. We have Combat Thresher in this list. Just marginal differences. I like that Thresher draws on ETB, and you don't have to, like, wait until you unearth it. You just can cycle through your deck a little bit faster. And then we're choosing to play Chain to the Rocks as our removal spell over Lightning Axe, because we have Restoration of Eiganjo. So you can go Restoration of Eiganjo, discard Chained, and then it's just a removal spell that you can get back with Restoration. So that's why we're playing Chained. It is a little bit unfortunate that we don't have the extra discard outlet with Lightning Axe, which we had before. But I mean, with Reunion, Scrapwork, Fable, Restoration, I think you have enough discard outlets kind of baked into your stuff that I think it's fine. And then the mana base, you'll notice there's a couple triomes. That's because we need to up the mountain count for Chain of the Rocks. Right now, it's still pretty low. There's only 9 mountains, so it is possible that we might have to play more ETB tap lands, like more triomes, over maybe some basics, maybe a Sundown Pass or 2. Even though it's more tap lands, we might need them to meet the mountain requirements for Chain of the Rocks. Something to keep in mind. We'll see how the games play out. I didn't change anything in the sideboard. I thought the sideboard was fine when we played it. All those cards are great. So, yeah. Also, Lantern, another good card. Another thing you can do with Restoration, you can, like, sack the Lantern and then get it back with Restoration, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's all I got. Let's get started. Somebody was asking about Repair and Recharge earlier, but Repair and Recharge makes it so you can't play Jegantha. And I don't know. I mean, Jegantha just comes up sometimes. It's one of those things where you don't really notice it until it's relevant, but when it's relevant, it is one of the most important things to have access to. So it might seem innocuous, but I do think it's worth it at the end of the day. Counterspells. Counterspells are bullshit. We don't like counterspells here. It's an anti-counterspell stream. Got a song request from Grube. Grube. I know, right? Ew, counterspells. In the queue. Oh, wait. Spirits? Spirits doesn't have a 2-mana counter for Fable, right? I mean, I'm gonna play it anyways, but I guess they could have Lofty. Sometimes they have Lofty, but I'm playing Fable anyways. Higher upside. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna not play Fable here. I'm trying to set up for Refurbish. Yeah, I think that was like the RemF list. I think RemF had 2 Lofty. Chains. 2 chains. Don't go, like, I don't know. Just don't go Land Pass. Pain Phase a Lord or something to get in that extra point of damage. You know you want to. I mean, I don't even have the Refurbish, but this matchup seems kind of tough. You know what the one thing I will say? The one nice thing about this? I mean, I guess it's worse that we have Chain than Lightning Axe, but because Lightning Axe could instant speed kill a Spell Queller to get, an instant speed portal trigger, which would be, a massive beating, but yes, I would. Definitely discarding this. I don't really think I need my 5th land. But I discarded 2 lands, huh? I guess we go to combat first. Try and bait some action. I'm just gonna take 2. Go Bitter Reunion into Combat Thresher. Discard some of these lands. Okay, Refurbish is good for next turn. Holy crap! Def Chad! Def Chad with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much for the support, Def Chad. I really appreciate you, buddy. If you got gifted a sub from Def Chad, be sure to thank them in chat. And if you didn't, it's as simple as that. Just type Joel. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, Def Chad. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And then we got Chump with the tier 1. Thank you. Oh, nice try, Timmy. We're having a gift war. Def Chad, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate all the support. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you so much. Again, I would not be here without you guys. So seriously, thank you. Little scam train going on? No scam train yet. Unless I'm missing something. Okay. If Refurbish gets surgical, do we just have to play the honest game and spend 7+ on our fatties? You bet your ass we do. Okay. Question: If I sack Reunion, copy Thresher, it copies the 1/1, not the 3/3, correct? I've never actually had that come up before. I'm pretty sure it copies the written stats in the card. Thanks for opening the stream. Having a bad day today. I got you, Magic Noobs. Yeah, maybe we'll find out. I mean, I'm gonna cast Refurbish. It's not gonna resolve, but I'm gonna cast it. I wonder, is there any way I can bait action first? Is there any way I can bait action? Or 18. I could try to bait action, right? I could, like, sack a Reunion, copy Thresher, have 3 mana available, go to combat, attack 4th mana, still have enough to Refurbish post-combat. Is that worth it? I think it is. I want to try and just... I gotta bait some action out of them. Maybe they won't budge, but... I guess this line is awkward if they kill the Shaman token before combat, but... Yeah, I was trying to get them... I was trying to bait them into doing something, but... I don't think they're going to. Yeah, I think they're just going to be content with taking 6. Is there a world where I don't cast Refurbish here? They're at 12. Yeah, I'm wondering if I just don't even cast the Refurbish. I mean, they lose the game if they don't have Spell Queller. The other like kind of cool thing about casting Refurbish is if they have Spell Queller and I draw Chain of the Rocks. You know what I mean? So that's like the upside of casting the Refurbish. I think I just go for it. Like, is it likely to resolve? No. But the other thing about casting this is if their hand is Spell Queller Coco, they have to cast Spell Queller. They can't risk not hitting it. So it, like, basically time walks them if they have Coco Queller, in the sense of they're not casting Coco, right? Because, like, Coco in the Double Lord just kills me. So. Oh, that's much worse for me. That is much worse for me. Forgot about that card. What's up, Daniel? Alright, proceed. They're at 12. I don't really think I can kill them next turn. Not really close. Yeah, it would have been a lot better. It would have been a lot better for me if they had Spell Queller, because then I have outs to draw Chain of the Rocks to kill the Queller and cast Refurbish. But now we are probably screwed. At 5. Alright, cast Mutt. Mutt, more like butt. My right, gamers? I don't blame you. Okay, so I can go... They're at 12. I guess I can haste them. I could copy the Mutt? I guess maybe copying this is better. So... Well, it's 2 damage either way, right? Either way, I'm drawing a card. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go to combat. Again, technically we're not dead if they have nothing, but... It was correct to copy Shaman token last turn so we could hardcast Portal. If I had copied the Shaman token last turn... So what, you wanted to copy Shaman token and not cast Refurbish? Yeah, I guess I could have done that. I could have copied Shaman token, not cast Refurbish, kept the treasure in play, played Restoration last turn, and then just go for hardcast Portal this turn. That might have been better. I didn't think about that line. I'm sorry to hear that, Gonti. Yeah, that might have been a better line. You're probably right. Because what do they really have that counters a hardcast portal? Wanderer doesn't get it. Spellcaller doesn't get it. I guess they could have Lofty, but the only thing they could have is Lofty. Hardcast Thresher, copy, haste it. Attack for 12. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I probably was not supposed to go. I was probably not supposed to go for this last turn, because they just have so many things that stop it, you know? I gotta kill the Lord. Alright. Do you have any spirit? Do you have any spirit? Literally any spirit kills me. Ooh, 6 land, 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 6 land. 1 time 6 land. And Skyclave kills me. Ah, dead. Game 3. Or game 2. Alright, Clarion, get in. Rending Volley, get in. Wonder if I just don't have time for Restoration against them. Does that make sense? It's kind of slow. Maybe I can go, like, cut the Restorations, cut 1 Leveler. Actually, no, yeah, I think I do it this way. Yeah, 3 Coco, 3 Lane would have done it. Portable Hole. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I think I like Fable more than Restoration. Def Chat, again, thank you for the 10. Chump with the tier 1. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you so much. Chump says, Doom from Australia just had surgery and your VODs kept me company while in hospital. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Chump. I appreciate the kind words. Hope your recovery is speedy and goes well. I know you know what's going on. There is a distinct lack of Joels going on in the chat right now. Breathe easy, the doctors are about to arrive. Breathe easy, the doctors are about to arrive. Alright, Jegantha. Sure. Not the best hand. It's okay. Kind of wanted to play a 1-drop badly here, so I can actually use my mana, and then just go Thresher into Thresher. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that's good for me. Just getting to use my mana here is good. Especially that I drew that. Although, no chance that's resolving. Kind of awkward that I have, like, a bunch of 1/1s with Clarion. But, you know, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Ooh. I mean, this is one of the matchups where I can just, like, putting a Cityscape Leveler to play even without haste is probably good enough. Sure. No Rattle Chains is good for me, and that's an insane draw. That Reunion is such a sick top deck. I mean, I have a lot of, like, discard outlets, but that's probably one of the better ones, too, because if I get to, you know, put the Leveler into play, then I can give it haste. Yeah. Can even, like, if they play a land, we can even bait with Clarion. Because if we Clarion, they have to Queller it, you know? Hopefully they just don't play a land. That'd be nice of them. Yeah, I already like these Bitter Reunions a lot. It just opens up a lot more lines. You know, it makes your Refurbishes a lot better when you have Leveler, because, like, Leveler plus Reunion is so good. So I think the Reunions make a ton of sense in this deck. Even just, like, Portal back a Thresher and then haste a Thresher to attack for 6. Like, even that might come up. So it just makes a ton of sense. Reunion is just such a sick card. It allows you to do so much in so many different decks. Might be, like, one of the best printings in the set. Okay. How do we want to navigate? I don't think I'm jamming. I think I might just go Mutt Fable. Mutt discard Thresher. And then play Fable. I'm gonna go to combat first. Nah, I don't think you need the jam here. Because the cool thing about waiting is they're not going to play the Spell Queller, and then if I draw a Chain of the Rocks next turn, I have 5 mana to go Refurbish, get it Spell Quellered, play Chain of the Rocks, kill you. You know? Like... Maybe I should have played the Fable first, because now they're gonna quell the Fable, aren't they? Yeah, I should have played this first. 100%. Because there's no way they quell this if I play this first. I mean, maybe they do, but less likely. What's up, Dennis? Okay, that's fine. It's annoying that, like, it's annoying that Shacklegeist is really good against Cityscape Leveler. That's what I don't like about this. I found a land too. It's for Coco. This game got a lot harder. Yeah, that's true. If they quell Fable, yeah, the Clarion gets a lot better. This game got a lot harder. I'm gonna keep Refurbish Clarion. Damn it. I'm at 11. We just go, like, Unearth, Mutt, go to combat, see what they do. And then if they act in combat, I can post-combat refurbish the Leveler. Jam and try to slam Clarion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I have 7 mana either way, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. You jam the refurbish. Then, if they counter it, then I can slam the Clarion. Yeah, if I don't Mutt first. Okay, let's just go to combat then. That's fine. Let's go to combat. Attack for 6. Again, this refurbish is not really that good because they have the Shacklegeist, right? Maybe I'm supposed to, like, I don't know, lifelink my team there? Like, they're just not going to counter this refurbish, right? It doesn't do anything. There's no shot to counter this. I guess you know what I should have done? I think I should have done this pre-combat. Because then if I do it pre-combat, they at least have to respect... Yeah, see. I fucked up. Yeah. I should have done it pre-combat, because then I could have sacked Reunion. Yeah, I don't even think I want to shock to play the Clarion. I think I screwed this game up. I was supposed to do that pre-combat. And then if they let it resolve, I can sack Reunion. Yeah, that was bad. I was trying to think of, like, trying to bait action by attacking first, but if I do that, they just don't have to counter the refurbish, because it doesn't do anything. Alright, we'll dead anyways, but... Need to hold back spirits at least. Yeah, but... Tough matchup. Probably our worst matchup. Alright, on the draw, the sand is pretty good. You need to find a refurbish, but 2 removal spells, discard outlet, restoration gets land 4 if I find land 3, so pretty good hand. Not complain. I could complain, but I guess I won't. No more spirits. Yeah, they just play so well with each other. Yeah, I think restoration's a nice find too. Land War Waste. It's this Greasefang. Okay, not the best draw. Greasefang doesn't usually play Land War Waste, but there's not many decks that do play Land War Waste. It's gotta be Greasefang. Nope, never mind. Is this Soul Flare? Nice Chain to the Rocks, idiot. Alright, go. Eldrazi? I guess maybe. It's definitely not Niv. I'm gonna guess Soul Flare. Yeah, it's Soul Flare. That was a pretty bad gather the pack. Alright, we got a song request from D-Lev in the queue, just for you. Yeah. Hexproof, Keck wait. Alright, I need a land very, very badly. I hit Decay, Questing Beast, Blooming Marsh, Fatal Push. So now their Soul Flare has just Haste. Haste, Death Touch, Vigilance. Alright. I guess at least we get to go to the discard step. Just kind of what we want to do anyways, but... I need one of them there lands. I mean, I don't think I can mull this on the draw, right? 23 lands. Briefly tier 1. Was it ever tier 1? Uh-oh. Please don't discard a hexproof creature. That doesn't have hexproof. That also doesn't have hexproof. Why did they discard that? They already... Oh, they took the Questing Beast, okay. So, just, just Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste, Flying, Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible. I'll just kill it for 1 mana. Okay, I'll kill it for 1 mana. Joke's on you, I don't have anything else to play anyways. I guess I fucked up by not playing this on white. I played it on red because I thought I was going to draw land 3 to get Restoration, which would have found me my white source, but I do remember that there's actually a link for that, I think. There it is. They did the Questing Beast? Well, they discarded it. We don't know if they have a second one, right? They did have a second one. Well, if I draw a white source, I can just kill both. Okay. It's not what I want to do, but this would have been a lot easier if I had just played a white source last turn, but, you know. Or turn 2. Double Strike Fabricate 4. Questing Beast has Fabricate 4. Spells and abilities your opponent's control can't cause their controller to search their library. Oh man, there's some good ones on that website. You may destroy 2 target non-legendary creatures unless either one is a color the other isn't. Oh, okay. So I'm just dead. Sick. I'll bring in Soul Guide Lantern. I'm gonna cut these portable holes. think. And 1 restoration. If you were allowed to play any number of questing beasts, how many would you play? You can't say 69, though. It has to be a number other than 69. 0 is probably the correct answer. A 6 main 9 inside. I like this song. This song's cool. Champion a beast exalted melee. I've never heard of a keyword called melee. Champion is the Loran mechanic. I remember champion, and I remember exalted, but I don't think I've ever heard of the mechanic called melee. Oh, it's commander? Yeah, that's why I haven't heard of it. Smooth criminal? Alright, I'm down. Play first. Okay, try it. Yeah, the champion. It's like Mistbind Click, right? When it enters the battlefield, you can... is it exile? Yeah, it exiles. Exile a creature you control with the same type. Movies is good too. Yeah, you must exile 1. Oh yeah, right. Because if you played Mistbind Click and you killed their other fairy in response, the Mistbind Click would exile itself, right? Or sack it. That was the trick, right? Because you couldn't play it if you didn't want to play it in open mana. I've also Mistbind Clicked my Bitter Blossom to not die several times. That was a very common line back in the day. I'm at 1. All right, I'll exile my Bitter Blossom. All right, kill you. Mistbind Click was such a messed up card. It's like 4 mana 4/4 flyer that mana shorts you is like turns out that's a lot. I also miss playing fairies. I feel like a lot of people don't, but I definitely do. Okay, good draw. What's up, Honor? Am I getting thought seized? Seems like I'm getting thought seized. Okay. Brilliant Restoration. Does that one cost 6 mana? I thought about playing either Repair or Recharge or Invoke Justice, but then you lose Jegantha. And I don't want to lose Jegantha. Like, I think if you're going to play a card like that, you're better off playing one of the 5 mana options. But both of them will make you lose Jegantha, which I think is not worth it. Good draw step. Classic draw by 9 drop. Yeah, it's like, if there were more cards that I wanted to play that made Jegantha not a thing, then it would be fine. But if it's like just a 1 or 2 of, it's not worth losing Jegantha at that point. Like, look, I'm just going to beat the crap out of them with a 5/5 this game. Because I got nothing else to do. Or we'll just hit all of our land drops and get the 9 mana. Never want to lose Jeff, but never wants to cut to add Jeff. Well, I mean, it gets to a point where if you're doing too many things, like when you say, oh yeah, you have to cut like 9 cards to add Jegantha, well, yeah, I'm not going to do that. But if it's like 1 or 2 cards, then yeah, it's worth it. You have no Thoughtseize? Why would they do that? Why would they just not cast the other Thoughtseize? That can't be right. The shitty thing is they have Terra Sunder. I mean, I'm still going to go for it, right? I'm just wondering if I just haste a Leveler. I can refurbish Leveler right now and just haste it. It's got to be better, right? Because that puts them in a 1-turn clock. I'm going to do that. Can hit lands. Well, I mean, hitting lands and giving them a thing doesn't do it. I don't think you can hit lands with this. Yeah, you can hit lands. Why not Prototype? What do you mean? Prototype what? Thresher? It's not my graveyard. I have Portal. I don't have Thresher in my graveyard. They exiled it. They exiled it with Terra Sunder. Yeah, it got exiled in my graveyard. So my only other option was Portal, which just gives them more time, you know. They have a Forest, which does not cast what you call it, Soul Flare. Yeah, Bitter Reunion is sick. Every time I play that card in more decks, I'm just so impressed by it. It just does so much. It might be like it's probably my favorite printing from Brothers War. It looks so innocuous, but it just, oh man, it's so good. It just opens up so many different lines. It's certainly a lot better in Modern when you're hasting Archon of Cruelty. We don't quite have an Archon of Cruelty level card. I mean, Leveler is like the best thing we got in Pioneer, but have I casted it and discarded it yet? I think it's come up a couple of times, but like just cast it. I've cast it. I've like cast it and activated it in the same turn to kill my opponent. But I don't think I've done that with no cards in hand. But a similar thing where you're just like, 3 mana haste my team, you're dead. A death tone grows higher. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with this hand, right? I don't like Yorion because you kind of need to draw Refurbish, and I know this is going to sound kind of stupid, but like Yorion just letting you or making you draw Refurbish less often, I'm not a big fan of it. When you're building a deck centered around one specific card, I guess if you made it a Yorion deck, you could play like 4 Refurbish and 4 Repair Recharge or whatever, but I don't know if I like that. But I guess you could do that because what's the math work on 80? Like 4 of and 60 cards versus what's the percentage in 80? So 4 and 60 is 1 in 15. 4 and 80 is 1 in 20. So is it 6? So you'd have to play what, 2 Repair Recharge? I haven't tried Creativity in Pioneer. I've tried Creativity Portal in Modern, but not Pioneer. Fable gets us closer, right? Yeah, Fable gets us closer. Looks at more cards. 90% average, but the class everyone is saying will be their worst might unironically be my best. Is that a good thing? I assume that's a good thing. People are just going to ask you for help, I guess. They chose no cards. That's not good. They have hexproof? At least they don't have hexproof. Sitalpa Questing Beast. So we can draw Chain of the Rocks. Yeah, this is the Soulflare bracket. I'm definitely blocking this troll, right? Because if they had, I was gonna say, if they had more creatures in hand, they would just discard it before playing this. No, because if I lose them to drop. Yeah, portal, please. Portal, 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 portal. Portal! Portal! Damn it. Alright, now we have to draw Chained. I don't really think I need the 3rd Fable. Oh, well. Got the 3rd Fable anyways. Okay. I guess I'll play Fable. Your turn. Yeah, I don't need the 3rd Fable. How about the 4th one? Still a chance. That sounds like Copium. Dead to Questing Beast. Okay, it does not appear that they have Questing Beast. I'm gonna double block the troll. I don't need the treasures. Double blocking because it has trample. I guess they could discard 2 creatures and then regenerate it, but again, I just don't really care that much about the treasure tokens. Okay. Well, if they don't have Questing Beast, that means they probably have Terra Sunder. But even if they have Terra Sunder, I still get their creatures if I draw Portal. We have to draw Portal. It's not exactly Portal. I still will discard it, I guess. Okay. I believe I am dead. I guess I can Refurbish Thresher and peel Chain of the Rocks. That's my only way out of this. Any chain to the rocks. Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah, if I had just waited, I would have been fine. Ooh. Dead. Oh, no, we are dead if they have Terra Sunder, if they play it right. Yeah, if they play... Oh, okay, no Terra Sunder. Or they just forgore. And we're not even dead to Questing Beast because I have Blocker. Okay, alright. Yeah, Double Strike versus Regenerate's good. I mean, I guess they can discard 3 creatures, right? They can discard 3 creatures to the troll to make it a 5/4. But I felt like if they had creatures in hand, they would have discarded more last turn to kill both tokens, right? They didn't have Questing Beast because we were dead to Questing Beast last turn. And they don't have Terra Sunder, unless they just didn't know the interaction with Terra Sunder. What's up, Eccles? The song's good. What did we lose to? I actually forgot. What did we lose to round 1? Oh yeah, Spirits. Yeah, Spirits seems tough. Like Spellqueller plus Mausoleum Wanderer makes this plan really, really awkward. So I am dead. No, they don't. Well, they can't have 4 creatures in their 3-card hands, so... Do I just take the troll? Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with the token. Because I might have rather just block with the token. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like if they had creatures, they would have discarded them last turn. I'll just block. I don't know if that's right, but... Like, I'm just throwing this in the trash because they have the regen shield, but... It does prevent 2 damage. Hardcast Levo next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I will have enough mana, yeah. I can Hardcast Leveler. They're going to tap out. So yeah, that does work. I'm going to stay at 4. Questing Beast dies. Yeah, this is good. I forgot that I had enough to hardcast the Leveler. Uneffaced. Ooh, they didn't shock? That's good. Still need to win somehow. I mean, I'm putting an 8-8 trample into play. I think that's a good enough win condition. They're playing Soulflare. Is this classic Twitch chat? Where they're like, Doomwick, how do you win the game? I don't know, I'm just gonna cast an 8-8 trample. Yeah, we can copy the Leveler next turn. Yeah, they're actually just dead next turn, right? Copy Leveler, attack for 16. Yeah, we just had lethal. And they don't have any flyers or hate. Well, they have Questing Beast, but they don't have any flyers in the graveyard. So we're not dead to a top deck Soulflare. We would have to trade the Cityscape Leveler for it, which would stink, but second Beast. Yeah. If they have second Beast, we can trade. We're not dead if they have Beast or Flare, but we'd have to trade for the Leveler. Also, Terra Sunder would suck, but we assume they don't have Terra Sunder 2 turns ago. They could have drawn in the last 2 draw steps, but again, they also may not have known the interaction. So the interaction that I'm referring to is I had Chain of the Rocks on Soulflare. If they had killed the Chain of the Rocks with the trigger on the stack, the Soulflare would never leave the battlefield, and it retains all of its creature types. Or abilities. 2 cards. Alright, what's up? Ooh. Just worked. Are you dead? I believe you are dead. Look at that. You love to see it. Killy B coming back with the 18 months. Thank you for the 18 months. Gotta kill the power jollers in chat. Alright, we are on the play, and this hand is busted. Actually busted. Not fake busted. Surely we'll draw a 3rd land. It's our main recursion spell, Refurbish. This is the best one because it's the cheapest and the one that allows you to play Jegantha. The other options are... that's awkward. I wonder if I just play that now. Because I can go turn 3, guaranteed restoration, get land 4. Because it's really dicey playing this. Or not playing this turn. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. The other options you could play are Repair and Recharge, which is 5 mana, 3 dub, or Invoke Justice, which is 5 mana, quad white. Both of those being 5 mana, both of those not allowing you to Jegantha is the reason I don't like those ones. Flip Snugs. Resto pitch the Mutt. Well, I'm pitching the portal. Oh, right. Pitch the Mutt, which pitches the portal. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. I did. I've been, like, checking my YouTube to make sure that mine also didn't get hacked. That sucks, dude. It's so bad. I feel so bad for him. There's got to be a way that they can recover it. Multi-billion-dollar company. I'm sure they can recover his Twitter. Or his YouTube, excuse me. It sucks, though. Binding is also kind of an issue. This matchup seems really difficult. Fable, pick up Yorion. Like, I don't even know if I want to go for Portal here. Okay, so we discard Mutt. Get back Mutt. Mutt, discard Portal. I'm trying to think of what this accomplishes. Because if I go land, refurbish Portal, they just go land, enigmatic, sack Omen, get Knight of Autumn, right? It just doesn't do anything. I think I just want to play a Restoration. Maybe I'm not putting enough pressure on them by doing this, but... And I'm actually going to hold the Triumph to cycle. Maybe Resto plus Portable Hole, not like Portable Hole's doing anything else. What would the point? Oh, Portable Hole the Omen so they can't sack it. Yeah, I should have done that. Yeah, you're right. I should have Portable Hold the Omen, 100%. They don't have any other targets. I should have killed the Omen 100%. Yeah, that was bad. That was actually really bad. Because now they can just sack the Omen if they have Incarnation. I should have killed the Omen. Okay, they just don't have anything. That's good for me. Okay. So now I can discard a land. Get the land back. Flip that. Combat. This might just be pick up Jegantha. Definitely gonna cast Portable Hole. Could also cycle Triome. Let's just pick up Jegantha. Play a little bit slow. We're flipping this too next turn, and we have this going, so... Like, they're gonna have to play some creatures this turn, I think. Like, I just want to get some value out of this. That's why I'm not doing it yet. Like the Jegantha for Bitter Reunion. Oh, sure, yeah, because we can eventually... Do we have enough mana? 3, 4, 5, 6... I guess we don't have enough mana to, like, Jegantha Reunion, Sac Reunion. Be one short. Even if the Raugrin was untapped. Okay, well, their hand appears to be terrible. Their turn was second Fire's Sundown Pass. Okay. Sure. Well, I mean, now you know what time it is. Now we know what time it is. I can hold up Cycle Land. Yeah. Before you knock me down. I mean, I'm sure they're going to be able to kill this thing, right? Binding or something. Maybe their hand's just all reactive. No, because they would have just killed the Architect last turn, right? If their hand was all reactive. Like, if they had Binding or Chain, they would have certainly killed the 3/4 instead of playing the second Fires. I don't know what's in their hand. They only have one more spell. They don't usually have Wraths. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. I'll sack my 1/1. I get their Yorion? You love to see it. Yeah, I guess just all lands. I don't know. I want to know what's in their hand. Jesus. Yeah. Okay, so Portable can get cut. Can also maybe cut Chain of the Rocks. How do you know that, Aduriel? Thoughts on New School? I think it's awesome, Shub. I'm going to be playing in the New School event on Wednesday, and I think I should have a command for New School. I think I put the Discord in there. If you're not in the New School Discord, go check it out. I think the format's awesome. I've been having a blast playing with Todd, building decks and theory crafting. I think it's great. I love it. New School is Throne of Eldraine forward, so it's essentially the last 4 years. And the intention is to replace Standard, because nobody wants to play Standard. Think about Courtyard's fetch lands or Roadside Reliquary. Roadside's too slow, and then I don't want to play the Capenna lands because they're just, tap lands. Tap lands suck. Yeah, it's very similar to what Extended used to be. And you want to play Standard? Is Standard good right now? Won the World Cup. I didn't watch a single minute of soccer. It's not that I'm like anti-soccer. I just it just doesn't interest me. I'm gonna keep 2 chains. 2 chains. It's like Chain's not the best, but being able to like kill a Fable token for 1 mana is kind of important. Maybe kill Yorion or something. And I don't really have anything else that I want, so it's up Cathal. Standard has been real fun. Is it? Isn't it? Like I looked at the Goldfish metagame share. Hold on. What's the percentage? Yeah, 28% Grixis. Like I don't know if that's accurate, and maybe that's just weighted by something, but this hand stinks. This hand also stinks. Yeah, that's fair. Again, it might just be 23 lands, by the way. Alright, go to 4. Okay. So we keep 2 land Restoration Mutt, I think, or Thresher. Back one of these two. I don't want to put Thresher back so I have a play on turn 2. Is it worth 4K to go to Philly for a week? Any advice on that matter? I'll probably be in Philly. Ooh, that's a good draw. I don't think Standard's bad, it's just extremely boring. Wouldn't it being boring make it bad? Urza got a top 8? As in, like, Urza meld? Are we melding? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of shared that sentiment, Troll. I think a lot of people... I think people who don't enjoy playing Standard would probably agree with you that Fable should get banned. I don't really have a stance on it because I haven't played much Standard. Oh, they have Rest in Peace. Haven't really played any Standard, but we're doing it the hard way, chat. We're doing it the hard way. I'm just gonna cycle. Maybe getting this online faster was better. Bankbuster should be banned before anything else. More than Fable, really. Yeah, Blood Tithe too. It just so happens that those colors have the most efficient and, the most efficient cards. and they're also the most efficient cards that happen to provide the most amount of value. So it just like it's like this cascading effect. Don't usually see trial on these builds. All right, I think I'm going to cast the Restoration this turn. Probably should have done that last turn. Just to like try and get this thing online as quick as possible. Just hit all my land drops. I do need to try and hardcast some shit. A blue-red control deck. I did see that deck. It was I think Mogged posted that. I did remember like seeing that deck scrolling through Twitter. It did look pretty sweet. It just seems to me that New School has like a lot of the same things that like it's not a good way to put it, but it seems like because it's more wide open and larger card pool. I mean, sure, there's maybe some things that need to get banned, but we can, the format will adjust itself with a ban list. It just, I don't know. It just seems like I prefer bigger card pools. I like New School. I always prefer much bigger card pools. I guess that makes sense, Eccles, yeah. No. Then you pick up Yorion. How do I beat a Yorion? I don't really know that I can. We're at 10. Let's play this first. I don't think we're realistically getting to Hardcast Portal. Maybe I'm supposed to hold it, but it's like not bad, but... Orion's gonna be a lot. Yeah, I mean, even if we draw Chain, they're drawing 3 cards and killing a Combat Thresher. I still don't really think we have any way out of this. They're gonna draw 3 cards. They have 2 Omens and a Presence. Yeah, Bradley, they look terrible. Chat, did you know? I don't know if you guys knew this, but Combat Thresher is white. Just pointing that out. Bigger card pools replace Pioneer over Modern and Legacy. Well, I mean, I have my own issues with Modern. Like the issue with Modern, you're not gonna agree with me, and I already know this, but the Modern card pool is actually smaller than the Pioneer card pool because of how much pressure the MH sets put on the format. Like that, it's just a fact. I know a lot of people don't really agree with me on that, but that is my stance. Over time, the Modern card pool has actually gotten smaller as they've introduced Horizon sets. What's up, Gatorman? Let's give it the good work content. Happy holidays. Lovescape Shift. Let's see, the other day changed a few things and it came with the test. Yeah, that deck was sweet. I was a big fan of that deck. It was a lot of fun. Won an RCQ 2 weeks ago with Teamer Rhinos of Blood Moon main. You'd love to see it. Represent the Rhinos. MH2 plus Rend Force. MH1 did little at the end of the day. Well, that's because they were willing to ban the problematic cards in MH1. Like, they banned Hogak, they banned Astrolabe. But, I don't know, they just feel less... They're way more hesitant to ban cards now. Like, there's plenty of cards from MH2 that I think could legitimately be banned. But they just haven't pulled the trigger for whatever reason. And it's also very weird. I don't know if I'm looking into this too much and I'm like tinfoil hatting it, but they didn't announce a Modern Pro Tour. They'd had 2 of them. They didn't announce the first 2 Pro Tours are not Modern, so I don't know how much I'm supposed to read into that. Okay. I fold. Maybe could have taken one more draw step there, but I fold. Pioneer and Standard are the first 2 Pro Tours. The third one is Pioneer. Did they already announce that? Wow, I am shocked. I did not know that. That's wild to me. So it goes Pioneer, Standard, Pioneer. Wow. I wonder if that means they're just not going to have Modern at the Pro Tour level. I didn't know that. Okay. I mean, honestly, like I've said this by kind of talking in our group chat the past couple of days. If you told me that in 2 years from now, the Pioneer player base was larger than the Modern player base, I wouldn't disagree with you. Like, I would not be surprised if that was the case. Yay. Hand's not great, but it's better than 5. Yeah, I'm 2 years ahead of the curve, huh? I mean, I enjoy playing Pioneer, what can I say? I love it. I think it's great. I'm just saying, in a couple of years, I could see the Pioneer player base being bigger than the Modern player base. Obviously not now. Like, no, not now, but I'm saying in a couple of years. Kind of hope they just run out Rest in Peace so I can slam this. Damn it. Alright, it's fine. I'll just play some Combat Threshers. Anymore. It's just really strange to me that they wouldn't have a Modern Pro Tour, because I think there are a lot of people that would like to see a Modern Pro Tour, right? So there's like, there has to be a reason that the first 3 Pro Tours are, none of them are modern. I don't know what that reason is, but there has to be a reason for it. It's like there are, a lot of people that do enjoy watching Modern. Right, that's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to think of what reasons they would have for not making one of the Pro Tours modern. Well, I also think it has to do with Explorer. They're really trying to push, they're trying to essentially put all of Pioneer onto Arena, and Arena's their cash cow. They're never going to put Modern on Arena. Right, that's what I'm saying. So if they want to that's their moneymaker, that's their bread and butter. So if they want to keep selling that, then them promoting more Pioneer events is probably their best way to do it. It's just like, I don't think it's possible. Logistically, I don't really think it's possible to put Modern on Arena. There's too many interactions and ways that cards interact with everything else. It's a coding nightmare. Like, it's already taken them this long to get, budget Pioneer onto Arena, I kind of want to kill the fires. Like, I'm not really doing anything versus this Rest in Peace anyways. I'm just going to kill fires. Yeah, I agree too, Bradley. I think Arena's going to blow up with Pioneer. I mean, I've already put some amount of money into Arena to play Explorer, and it's still not even fully Pioneer yet. We're still missing a decent number of cards. But I've been having a blast playing Explorer on Arena. I think it's awesome. Yeah, I know, right? I guess, I mean, technically speaking, the economy is probably better on Arena than it is on like Moto and stuff when it comes to Red and 6 and all those mythics. Yeah, we don't have Hidden Strings in Explorer, nor do we have Treasure Cruise. Yeah, maybe I'm like in a different position because I had a bunch of cards on my Arena account from when I used to play, years ago. Like, I had all the Shocklands. I have like a bunch of fast lands. I just have a ton of stuff already on my account from when I used to play. So I didn't need to put a ton of money into it to like get decks that I wanted to play. Do I want to give them a card with Loran? I have a 2-turn clock. I'm not sure that I do. I'm just gonna start casting these levelers at some point. Yeah, I'm not gonna give them a card. I'm all set. They're probably gonna Binding my Restoration now. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, the reason I would want to draw a main phase is because I have 3 drops to cast, right? If I draw a second Restoration, or if I draw a Fable, then I'd want to do a main phase, Oh, I could have Jegantha. Yeah, I forgot about Jegantha. How do you get the decks that you want to play? Just crack packs and hope? Well, no, what I'm saying, JS, is I already had, like, a decent number of cards. So I didn't have to... The cards that I wanted to play, I just crafted. I had some wild cards left over. I don't think it's feasible for Arena to ever get a rental option. I wish it was. Like, I don't know how you would go about doing that. Maybe you just, like, lend people accounts? I don't really know. Yeah, I'm not going to draw a card. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. Alright, I don't think I need... Wait. Never mind. Would have been real nice if I had picked up this Jegantha last turn, huh? So I could have just, cast a 5/5 this turn. Probably would have been a lot better. Maybe they just can't beat 3 Cityscape Levelers. You make a WotC subscription that gives you X amount of wildcards each month that you can freely change around as long as you're subscribed. Well, they don't have a dusting system, so how would that work? How do you switch around the wildcards with no dusting? I really do think Arena would be a lot better with a dusting system. Jegantha or Fable? They're gonna play Yorion. They're gonna draw a trillion cards. We are back to this pile, yeah. You're good, you're good. Well, Fable's guaranteed Leveler if I don't sack this, but I kind of want to sack... Like, if I play Fable, I'm sacking the token. Whereas, if I play Jegantha... I'm probably going to sack this. Let's play Fable. It feels bad, but... Ah, man, if I didn't forget to pick up Jegantha, I'd be attacking for 5 this turn. This would look a lot better. Just that one turn where I didn't use my mana. I guess they had a binding anyways. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Now they get to flicker the binding and kill the Fable. So we just lose everything this turn. That's not good. I mean, I don't know. We could still just, like, draw land and throw a bunch of Cityscape Levelers at them. Maybe that's good enough. I know, right? Unfortunately, cannot tap Jegantha for Cityscape Leveler. I wish you could. Yeah, I know, right? If Leveler costs, like, quad white, quad red, it'd be better because of Jegantha. Hilarious. I still think we're in this game if I draw land. I don't think that's coping. Maybe it is, but... What exactly are the gold packs? I don't know. I don't really understand them. Like, what's in the gold packs? I could have played Restoration to guarantee Leveler next turn, but I feel like I need to put something that can attack them onto the battlefield. Contains 6 cards, all of which are rare mythic from a standard legal set, have duplicate protection. 1 mythic. Each other card has an independent choice of being mythic rare approximately 1 in 8 times. But they're all just, like, from random sets, right? Are they all standard? Current standard, 3 from current set, no overlap. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. That's kind of cool. I like that. How much are they compared to, like, regular packs? You get gold packs for buying 10 packs. Oh, so for every 10 regular packs you buy, you get a gold pack. I could have played this game differently. I don't know that it would have mattered, but I could have played this game a little bit differently. Which is usually what happens when you're not playing spells. Ooh, 3 portals. This deck does make some nice sample hands. Okay, this is good. Should I get greedy and put back a land? Man, I wish this was a 7-card hand. This is really difficult. I kind of think I want to put back a land. Like, I want to keep all my spells. I have to keep the mountain for Chain of the Rocks. What's up, Cheese? How you doing, buddy? Tilt. Playing Greasefang. Well, I had a bunch of rare wild cards, but I used them all. It's kind of funny that I think that, maybe this is the same for everybody else, but I feel like I'm actually limited more by rare wild cards than mythic wild cards, because it feels like more decks need more rares than mythics. Yeah, it's the lands. There's just so many dual lands in every deck. Okay, that's good. Well, that's why I've been drafting a ton of this set. I refuse to craft pain lands because I'm just going to keep drafting and try to just gather a bunch of them from drafting. Like, I'm never passing a pain land in draft. I'll first pick a pain land over a fucking Wormcoil Engine. I don't care. Give me that pain land. The fire burnt. Should I attack? Attacking puts the Mutt in the graveyard for a portal. But maybe this is dumb, because then I'm just going to get this off the portal anyways. Okay, it just didn't block. So now, if they play Chariot, I can just go land... Oh, I don't have the Refurbish. What am I doing? Yeah, they took the Refurbish, duh. I was doing this assuming I had the Refurbish, but I don't. Well, I guess they're just going to do it for me. Discard Parhelion. Big multi-day arena event today where the final prize is one of each card from the next set. Wow, that's kind of sick. That's a really sick event. Mana value 2 or less, huh? So I can discard Leveler, get back Chain, kill Wayfinder, play Fable. Then I can attack Liliana for 2. How much do I care about this Liliana? I think I do. The only issue with doing this is it gives me... Chain of the Rocks is tapped, by the way. It gives me less fodder for the Fable. Unless I just don't play my land. Is there a reason to not play my land? No, because I need land 4 for Refurbish anyways. So I can just play the land, discard the Chain of the Rocks to the Liliana. Oh, I could have kept the land because I had the Goblin Shaman token. I could have discarded the land to Liliana, because I had the Shaman token to get my 4th mana source. But then I'd have to do it post-combat, if that matters. I don't think it matters. Okay. Rude. Okay, they probably have Greasefang in their hand, but they were missing white mana. So this is a little scary for next turn. Okay. Discard this. Unfortunate. Well, I think we're probably dead. I should attack them. There's no reason to pick up Jegantha, because they're just going to plus the Liliana. So I'll just play this and pass. Like, maybe I get to 8 mana for Leveler. Doubt that we're going to be able to do that, but... Yep. So this is 13 damage. I mean, if I draw Refurbish, I'm not technically dead. Unless they have a second Greasefang or can't stay away. Gotta draw Refurbish right now. Alright, minus 13 Keck W. Any Refurbishes? Nope. Edge. Do get some good sideboard cards. All of these. And all of these. Hey, look! That was easy. Sure, let's do it. Yeah, the sorcery speed removal just sucks against them. It's just not that good. Restoration with Lantern's kind of cool. Can, like, pop a Lantern, get it back. Getting better. Alright, play first. Jegantha. No. Oh, what's up with these fucking one-landers? Can't. I just keep 3-land Volley Fable. I could keep 2-land Volley Fable Leveler. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it this way. Can I just, like, stop mulliganing? That'd be cool. Damn it. I hate when they hold up Salvage. I kind of tend to just jam in these spots and hope they don't hit the nuts. I feel like I get punished every time I do that, but whatever. Show me the nuts. Like, on a 5-card hand, I think I have to just play aggressively and, like, not sit back, you know? Because if I sit back, like, I don't even have anything good to discard to the mud. Stand by my play. I mean, even if they fang me, I can still win if I draw... I have to draw Portal and then rip a land. I guess I don't need a land because I have the treasure, the token here, but... I need the draw Portal for my draw step. If they have it. Tank Greasefang. Okay. Winnable, Copium. Combat Thresher. Oh, interesting. I mean, I don't really think Refurbish on Combat Thresher is where I want to be. This is awkward. I mean, if I discard Mutt Thresher, I guess I can set up for next turn, if they don't hit the Mutt with Trespasser, next turn Unearth Mutt. Still need the Portal, though. What's the other line? Discard... Well, I mean, either way, I think I should discard Thresher Mutt and just see what happens, go from there. Sure, I guess. It's suicide my Shaman token and get back a Thresher. Is that good? I can't attack. I do have a second Refurbish. It's actually not terrible. Then I'm flipping Fable to cop. Yeah, actually. Honestly, I kind of like that. Because then I can flip Fable to start copying the 3/3. Actually kind of like that. I actually think I like that play. It's not ideal, for sure, but... I can now Shock to hold up Rending Volley, which is not bad. I mean, if they kill this, we're fucked, but... I simply will just not have Terra Sunder. A Chariot? Shieldred. Okay. No, I ripped the Shock off of the thing. Get a Reunion versus Shieldred, huh? I don't think that lines up the way that I want it to. I could go Reunion, sack, give my Fable haste, and make a copy. Taking so much damage off the Shieldred, though. Do you think they'll trade Shieldred for the original Thresher if I just go Reunion, haste, copy, attack for 12? No, I know that, and I if I play the Reunion, I'm not going to discard. I should have specified that. If I cast Reunion, I'm not discarding. Literally just to give my Reflection haste. Also just pass. Could go like Reunion, I could just go Reunion pass. And then I can go end of turn, sack Reunion, copy Thresher, untap, copy Thresher again. Could do it that way. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I think Reunion pass is actually a better line. The old bitter Reunion, not discarding a card, and saying go. This also holds up Rending Volley. Is this draft uncommon about? What do you mean? What draft uncommon? What you talking about, Willis? Okay. They chose Boseiju. That is not good for me. Because now they can kill the Reflection in response to me activating Bitter Reunion. I guess they could also kill the Thresher. I mean, if they're going to hold up Boseiju, I'm just not going to sack the Reunion, I think. Sack this. Yeah, because they're just going to kill the Thresher. So I'm just going to untap. You know, not a good spot. Actually, a horrible spot, but... Boseiju is so sick there. Yeah, Boseiju is a rough one. Just go Fable Pass. Yeah, alright, Fable Pass. Yeah, it sucks that I boarded out Chain of the Rocks and they boarded in Shieldred. Did not think they'd board this in this matchup, but got punished. Good juke for sure. You know, like they boarded in, I boarded out my Chain of the Rocks and they boarded in a bunch of cards that are good or bad against Chain of the Rocks, so it makes sense. They're gonna target the Thresher. Well, I guess I'll respond. So I at least have a blocker on their turn for Shieldred. Yes, this is bad against Rending, or against no, I can just get a Mountain, actually. I was gonna say this is bad against Greasefang, but I could just get a Mountain. But now at least I can, you know, threaten to block the Shieldred on their turn. How'd you end up doing in the challenge yesterday? Well, I played the challenge on Saturday. I lost in top 8. Had a good run. It was a lot of fun. So they don't attack this turn. Combat Thresher down. Going in 9 off the Shieldred. Are we just putting another Thresher into play? I guess so. Alright, I'm only gonna discard 1. I don't want to take, you know, 10 trillion damage off the Shieldred. But I mean, like... Oh, I had a Thresher in the graveyard. I didn't have to do that. Yeah, I guess we needed Leveler to win this game. Maybe I should have just gone deeper and tried to find Leveler. It's the only thing that gets me out of this. Let's cast this. Go to 5. I mean, go, I guess? I don't even know. Is copying Thresher copy the prototype version of the big boy? If you prototype a Thresher and you copy it, it copies the thing that's in play. So it would copy a 1/1 in that case. The only reason the last one copied a 3/3 is because I refurbished it back into play, which made it a 3/3. No, because I have Mutt. If I draw Portal, I can just Mutt. But yeah, I don't know. I guess there was no reason not to play this, right? I was thinking about holding up for Thresher, but... Oh. So we're dead, because this puts us to 3, this puts us to 2. It's Dreadnought bracket. Okay, okay. Alright, we're cooking with gas. We are cooking with gas. Should this deck be just running Leyland Binding? Nah, you only have 4 Triomes. You don't have quite enough. Also, the Triomes are only... Or Binding is only really good if you're in this format, if you're casting it for at least, like, 2 mana, right? If you're always casting it for 3, it's not very good. And this deck doesn't really want to play a 4th type. I think I'm supposed to play towards Fable and not jam the Mutt onto... Drew the 3rd portal, by the way. I think it's Lotus Field. Lotus Field from the 04 bracket? We'll see that every day. Fable. Yeah, I agree. I think that the Triomes were kind of poor designs. Like, the fact that they're fetchable, 3 different types, it makes mana bases so much more easy to make. The issue with Triomes is it creates a lot of, like, color bleed, right? And mana bases are just it just allows you to do so much with your mana. Like, too much. How are we playing against Lotus Field in the 04 bracket? They're just over here chugging along, you know? Just battling it out. Drew the Refurbish, which means I guess I want to discard the Mutt, because I want something to get back with Portal next turn. Okay. Portal, not the best against an opponent that doesn't have any creatures, but, you know. Is this the first time that I've cast Refurbish on Portal to Phyrexia this league? I guess we cast it against the Spirits deck, but it didn't resolve. Yeah, it's kind of wild they have cycling. Like, mana fixing that's that good shouldn't also just, you know, have the out clause of just being able to cycle it. It's kind of dumb. Okay. Yeah, we needed to find a leveler to kind of combo kill them this turn. Let's start with, I guess, Reunion. Discard the third portal. So I can go sack Reunion, copy Mutt, which I guess is fine. Yeah, we can go sack Reunion, copy Mutt. I'm just trying to dig for a leveler. Discard Chained. Still no Cityscape Leveler. Make 6 go to 12. Yeah, cycling plus Red and 6 too, but that, I mean, that's also an issue of, well, that's Red and 6's problem. Red and 6 should probably not be legal in Modern. Just cast the ultimatum so I can scoop. Same to you, JS, same to you. Balagid Recovery targeting Hidden Strings. Maybe they have Omniscience? Sure, that's fair. Red and 6 is just splashing every deck. Hey. Coggers, I guess. I guess they're generating 1 mana in each of these exchanges, right? Yeah, it's +1 mana. Why do they need 12 mana? Okay. What? I don't understand. Why didn't they just cast Pour before spewing all the Balagids? I took pretty much the list that you sent me, B-Legs. I think I changed a couple of cards, but I mean, you send me good decks, I'm gonna play them, you know? I mean, we're not doing very well this league, but yeah, I'm sure they can figure out. I don't want to make you guys sit through this bullshit. They could figure it out. Alright, what do we got against Lotus Field? The answer is nothing. I guess I have Lantern and Rending Volley, which both deal with Leer. Reidane's good. Is Loran good? I don't know if Loran's good. Or is there Archons? But I got Reidane's. Not quite as good as Archon. I don't really know if Loran's good. These Lanterns are probably shit, though. Maybe I'll bring in one Loran. Because Volley answers Leer just the same that Lantern does. But Volley I can hold up on their turn. Yeah, I didn't play the Karn sideboard. I wanted to play real cards in the sideboard. How has Leveler felt? There's been a couple of spots where it's been good, but I mean, there's been a lot of spots where like if we had drawn it, it would have been good. Like that game, for example, if we drew Leveler, we would have killed them because we could have just went like I could have went discard Leveler, get it back with Portal, Reunion, sack to give the Fable haste, Fable copy Leveler, attack for 16. So like I could have just killed them in one shot if I had drawn it that game. I like it a lot. I kind of want to play 4. What I want to do is like I want to lean more into the Bitter Reunion stuff, and that's where Leveler is good. I've also had a lot of fucking one-laners this league. Like Jesus Christ. I guess we're gonna play 24 lands next league, huh? Just be incredibly results based. Let's do it this way. Mana base needs fixing. No, I played against Rakdos. I played Spirits, which seemed unwinnable. What else did we play against? Played against Soulflare. It's been a weird league. Then I played against Fire's Incarnation, and then Greasefang. And our only win was... What am I discarding? Our only win was the Soulflare deck. I'm not sure that I even want to discard any of these cards. I can get greedy and discard the land, but that's kind of dumb. You think the Rakdos match may be unlosable? Well, I'd love to play against Rakdos then, huh? Discard Resto. Well, the issue with discarding Resto is what happens if I just draw a Portal? Because then I don't have a discard outlet for the Portal with the Refurbish. Maybe you're right, though. Like, I do have a lot of discard outlets. Can unearth Mutt. What in the Lotus Field deck is killing Mutt? They're playing Lotus Field. They're not killing this card. How am I ever unearthing this? It's alright, I'll draw Fable. Okay, that works too. Should probably tap red mana for that. Then I'm gone. Okay. Tech. God, Fable would have been sick there. Because I could have done the line of turn 3 Fable, turn 4 Refurbish back Leveler, turn 5 Sack Reunion, give it haste, copy Leveler, attack for 16. I want to do that once. I copied my Cityscape Leveler against the Soulflare deck. That was nice. Surely they don't have Boseiju, right? Like you would tell me if you had a Boseiju, right? You would tell me if you had a Boseiju. Let me fix the list. What did you want to change? I want to try one more league with this before I swap. 4 blue mana. Oh, am I just dead? Oh, I'm probably just dead. Yeah, also haven't been a big fan of Thresher. The first list that we played had Phyrexia and Dragon Engine instead of Thresher, which I think is better, but they're both, like, kind of mid. Omniscience? Could be Seraph, yeah, could be Seraph. I think we had Seraph in one of the builds. What if we just played Seraph and Leveler? Let's see that. I do like Reunion. Alright. You win. I quit.